went to Seattle yesterday on this FAA issue and the Illinois Valley Airport. We had a very good discussion. They had 5 of their people there. And we told them, you know, I think they learned a lot about our airport. I don't think they realized how much had already been done at the airport, the significance of the airport. We came to an understanding and a plan as to what we're going to do. We're going to apply for a 5-year temporary plan while we pursue the congressional change. And they are assisting us with Senator Merkley's office. They can't be politically active, but they're providing information to them to be able to do the legislation. There's a couple of ways we can do it. We don't want to do it just airport specific. We can go about it as changing the 516 designation at the airport, or for under certain circumstances, or we can go back in the legislation that was passed in 2012, the enabling legislation. They inadvertently left out 516s, even though they changed some of the other airport designations. They forgot to use 516. So we'll continue to work on that.
So there is an element that this doesn't preclude this, or?
It's a 516 designation for the airport, which means it was not surplus land. It was sold as regular airport land to be maintained as an airport, but it could not have any non-aviation activities on it. They told us to go ahead and, you know, any activity on there that's aviation, continue. Well, our position is that everything that's being done is aviation. But in order not to
have non-aviation. Right?
Pardon? We already do. They've already approved it. We don't have all the documentation, but we have several letters from the FAA authorizing us to do non-aviation activities. And they said, well, guess what? You know, that's an error. It was okay, fine. We're not going to press that. Okay, so your directors, under the direction of Senator Packwood and Senator Wyden, made an error. Okay. We can't change that. We can't change their opinion. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply for that 5-year that we can exemption. Thank you. Thank you, exemption, and pursue the aviation designation of 516s to be changed. And it's unfortunate that we're right at the end of the session, because that's the reauthorization of the FAA right now. We can't get another change in the bill. It's too late. But we can pursue it for next year. It may take us 2 years, but, you know, we'll work on it. And Congressman DeFazio is a ranking member of the Transportation Committee, so he will be a key player as well. Larry's already talked to his office, so we'll be working on that and moving forward.
Carmen, for the Energy Policy Advisor to Governor Kitzhaber, is a former transportation staffer for DeFazio.
We've contacted the governor's office already.
Carmen,
yeah, they're all in the loop.
Great.
Yeah, governor's office, DeFazio's office, and Merkley's office. They're all on board, in the loop. And I think, as we left yesterday, I think that the FAA has a greater understanding and actually, I think, supports what we're doing and knows the importance of it. And we did explain what we've done at the airport, what the volunteers have done at the airport. Larry made a point of, he had all the data in regards to how much the airport has grown over the last 2 to 5 years as far as use. And, you know, when he started, there listed only 5 airplanes headquartered there. Now there's 36 or something. And so, you know, and all the improvements that have taken place for the volunteers.
Doing something as far as airport-related improvements go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think they have a really a good appreciation of our airport, and they are, as is understandable, they all have limits on their authority as to what they can do. So rather than try to push what we were already granted over the last, I mean, they approved our airport improvement plan twice, and we showed it. You know, here's our AIP. In fact, they had a copy of the map, and we said, there it is, non-airport use, and you approved it.
Right.
They said, well, it shouldn't have been done. It's like,
too bad.
Too bad. We've relied on it. And they said, yeah, we know that. So it's kind of like they're not going to do anything about, you know, retro anything. No. But they said, so let's get the temporary waiver process, which is like a 1-pager. So Larry's going to get the data for me. I'll get it ready. We'll approve it and send it in, and we'll be on our way. And but anything that is already airport activity on that plan, which Manor Development has a lot of that on there, all along the runway, yeah, no problem. Just keep going. So I think it was a very worthwhile trip. I need to have approval of my out-of-state travel. We haven't had a meeting to do that. So you approve my out-of-state travel?
Retroactively, I guess.
Yeah.